Penix played for Washington and Indiana. But yeah, Cam Ward at Washington State, I like them too. So Adriana, who do you think wins this game?
I'm going with the Broncos too. I think that ultimately the Titans are going to be decent. I just think it's not going to be week one. There's too many question marks there. I really like Cam Ward. I think he's going to be great, but I don't know if they added enough players around him just yet for him to showcase his abilities and end up being a really good quarterback in this league. So I think week one is going to be a little slow for the Titans. And I just think the Broncos are coming off a really good year. Sean Payton's a great coach. Bo Nix looked good last year. Anthony mentioned a bunch of weapons that they have. I think they're probably just going to take it to the next level this year. And I think the Broncos are going to be good and they are going to beat the Titans. I also think they're probably going to beat the Giants too, but I won't get ahead of myself.
Chris, who do you like?
Of all the games week one, and let me scan over them real quick before I say this. Yep, I'm confident in saying it. I think this is the biggest blowout week one. I think the Broncos win this game by maybe 4 scores. I think they're going to obliterate the Tennessee Titans. You got a rookie quarterback first game going up against Sean Payton in the mile-high atmosphere, something that players traditionally struggle with the first half of a game, especially a rookie quarterback who's not accustomed to it. I think this game's going to be an absolute blowout. The Broncos were one of the surprise teams last year, and I don't think they're a fluke. I think Sean Payton's a tremendous coach. I got a lot of respect for Bo Nix, even though I wasn't super high on him as a prospect. I think the Broncos are an 11-win team this year, and I think they're going to start off the season with a win. I'll go 31-7. I think it's going to be a blowout.
Wow.
I don't know if it'll be it probably will be a blowout, and I don't know if it'll be epic proportions like that, but I just think Tennessee is going to really struggle to put any points on the board. That is not a place you want to make your NFL debut in Denver. I love Cameron Ward. Everybody that watches my channel knows I wanted the Giants to draft Cameron Ward. I just think he's got incredible talent, and I do think he's going to have a good NFL career. But that is a hell of a tough place to play. You're the number one pick in the draft for a reason. It's because the team around you blows, and you're not going to go into Denver against Sean Payton and Bo Nix. Much like you, Chris, I was not high on him as a prospect, and he really proved me wrong. He had a fantastic rookie season. If it wasn't for Jaden Daniels, everybody would be talking about Bo Nix. So I like Denver in this game, maybe 24-3. I can see something like that. I'll be lucky if they score a touchdown. Thank you. Huh?
You get my text message?
No, that's fine. Next up is the 49ers in Seattle. Again, another NFC West matchup. Anthony, who do you like here?
I think this is going to be a really close game. I think the 49ers are coming off of a season to forget. I don't think they're going to have this major bounce back that a lot of people envision for them, where they're going to be contending for the NFC again. I think they're going to be a better football team than they were last year, but I don't view them as title contenders. But I do view them as the better team compared to the Seattle Seahawks. I think the Seahawks have a lot of question marks. I think Sam Darnold is going to take a little bit of time to readjust going from Minnesota to Seattle. He still has good playmakers, but not quite like what he had in Minnesota. I mean, in Minnesota, he's throwing to arguably the best playmaker in the NFL, and Justin Jefferson. So I think the 49ers are a little bit healthier going into this week one than they were last week one. I think they still have one of the best head coaches in the league in Kyle Shanahan. And I'm a big Brock Purdy guy. I think Brock Purdy knows how to run that offense, and he also gets out of the script of the offense more than people give him credit for. He can be a playmaker in his own right. So I think it's going to be a close one, but I do think that the San Francisco 49ers are going to win probably by a field goal.
Adriana? I'll be right back.
I'm going with Anthony on this. I don't think the Niners are going to be a powerhouse team this year. I think that the Giants might have the opportunity to beat them if they play competitively when they play against them. But I just think that ultimately you've got a healthy McCaffrey. They're going to run the ball a lot. And I think there's too many question marks around Sam Darnold. He's had one good year in his entire NFL career, and that was under Kevin O'Connell. And I think that O'Connell is a damn good